And we are back united for this match. Actually, of course, the gaussiest is the most awesome and dangerous and most deadliest of all the maps in the map pool. So gauss and so dark. Nightshade. We're in the southeast corner of the map, representing Team Liquid and the land of Poland. It is MaNa. And in the northwest corner of the map, representing Team Clash and the land of Italy, our blue Zerg is Reynor. Now, this is the advancement match. Whoever wins this advances out of the group. The other one will have to fight again to avoid moonwalking back out of the group. This is where we're at. This is the lore that we've created. MaNa scouting there. Again, preventing Reynor from getting that hatchery on the natural base location. Forcing him to go to the third, which is annoying. But not the worst. So while this game is advancing, let me take this time to tell you about our Patreon page. !Patreon. Put it in the chat. Go to the link and read about all our tiers that you can select in order to support us. Right there. It supports the CranKy Ducklings endeavors. We organize a lot of weekly tournaments. So go ahead and help us with that. So ZvP stops having to pay for all of it out of pocket. You gotta do that. Nothing is happening in this game. You're not missing anything. !Patreon. Don't make me come out and, and force you to do that. It's also a good time to hydrate your hydras and stretch your roaches and drain all these disruptors. Well, you still have time. Because things are developing. And this game will start to be interesting soon. Trust me, I know. Twilight Council coming out from MaNa. Maybe try to go for those glaives again. He's making more adepts. See if he's getting... Yep, there's a third adept, so... I'm smelling the citrus smell of orange Tic Tacs. There's the robotics facility for the Prism. A couple of adepts shading into Reynor's main now. See if they're going to finish that. No, just getting a scout. Speed is about to finish for Reynor. Gonna get some more Ducklings. Does manage to slip into MaNa's main base and get a scout. Does manage to see the Twilight Council researching there. So might be able to suspect, especially because of the numbers of the adepts that are already there. Catches these adepts before they could be recalled. And MaNa doesn't have much to defend, just one adept. We're going to rely on physical walls there. Defend of the Zerglings while he's getting more adepts. So huge link flood. Gonna get the cybernetic score. A new one is being made already, but yeah, this looks really good for Reynor. There's the huge army supply. He's just going to break this wall, and the wall is still a wall. In fact, it's gets this final and just devours everything, including the shield battery. There we go. The Zerglings are there's still an immortal on the low ground there. And a couple of one zealot and an adept. And the shield battery is still powered. Right now we're going to try and come in from all sides. But MaNa is holding fast. Cybernetic score goes down again, so no more adepts. There's a Serrano on the probes, and that immortal
Second one's about to pop out.
Reynor is running out of Zerglings here. He's bringing more across the map. Going into the main, trying to do some damage there. But it looks like MaNa managed to push Reynor off. Even keeping his immortals alive.
Mm.
Look at that. Reynor lost 82 Zerglings. 82 Zerglings were thrown on the pyre here. And now he's getting a Roach Warren. MaNa not quite defeated yet. He has not been broken. And the fact that he kept the immortals alive is really important. Most Zerglings are trying to sneak in here. Try and kill that cybernetic score again.
And they do.
MaNa is without a cybernetic score so far. Zerglings are getting into the main there. Starting to nibble on probes. Not quite getting the damage. 14 probes died this game so far. So a lot less than you might expect. Considering how much Reynor threw at MaNa so far. The immortals are pounding on the door here. There's a lot of roaches though, and Zerglings do get to surround an immortal. They catch one. The Warp Prism is here though. Now they could be juggled. Well, but one immortal. Reynor might take this opportunity to keep pushing forward. Doesn't really want to keep on pushing while that Warp Prism is sticking around. Okay, Warp Prism flows into the third base, which was actually the second base. And the blade additive are starting to do quite a bit of damage. We'll go to the main. The Zerglings are here to greet them. Reynor manages to go into the natural base once more. The Immortal is keeping the probes from being attacked. MaNa keeps Mineral walking them through the gateway there, the bouncer. The Warp is still being pesky. Not a lot of anti-air here for Reynor. MaNa is getting a DT shrine again. Yeah, have we seen one series where there was no shrine today?
But I know this tournament.
There was always DTs today.
Yeah.
Maybe that's part of the European meta here for PvZ.
Maybe.
I'm just not that well versed in it. The lair is about to finish for Reynor. Finally gonna have some upgrades for the roaches. If he goes for them, doesn't look like he's eager to. He's going to go ahead, get ahead in worker count. MaNa is about to finish his robotics bay. So you might see some colossi, some disruptors. Charge as well. It's gonna be disruptors.
Ooh, fancy. Right, the DTs getting warped in here. But Reynor, of course, has his detection up and running. Getting the Baneling nest now as the Zerglings do a bit of a
Zergling mosh pit.
Everybody! Ah, fuck.
Fight! Oh, there's immortals. No, there's a Warp Prism. Not catching them. By surprise there. I like that Reynor put a pooper load over in MaNa's third base location. Trying to lay setting that up. Fourth base location. Excuse me, not third. I can count. Okay. So what is Reynor up to? Just building up that Reynor count, that roach count.
The brain will count. Most
Okay,
deadliest of
now
all
we need
berserk units.
Now we need a graphics mod that replaces all the roaches with the Reynor. Yeah, hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello? 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 Blizzard? Hello?
It's just his smiling face.
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Well, does have a lot of bendings here. He has a nice concave being set up.
First disruptor shot.
Gets a Ravager. But he's coming in for us around from behind with Zerglings. Doesn't want to get in there with all these Archons and Disruptors. PT comes in. No spores at the bases? Well, not on this base. Did he kill it? No. Reynor just didn't make a spore in that natural. Okay, Reynor going to siege that third base now. Disruptor shots. Ooh, they kill quite a bit. There's another one. Kills a lot of Zerglings. Yeah, Reynor just lost a lot for him, not much. Roll in with the bendings. Nice dodge there. But they don't quite get it. Force are good. Okay, they roll into these Immortals and Sentries. They're going for the Disruptors. Only get one Disruptor though. Still quite a lot of them alive for MaNa. We know some losing some drones at home while this was going on. MaNa now getting Colossi. And Blink for the Stalkers. That's gonna be some extra splash damage for the Protoss here. It's a lot of Zerglings though.
There's a lot of Zerglings heading
Army
home.
is in position. So Reynor doesn't really want to get in there. I'll go here and probably get a delay on fourth base. There's a cancel. More and more bendings being made by Reynor. He's made quite a lot of them this game. But look at the units lost tab and the resources lost. This is Reynor lost almost double what MaNa spent in this game. Reynor is just throwing the kitchen sink, everything and the kitchen sink at MaNa. MaNa so far manages to hold up quite nicely. Reynor just doesn't have the composition to get in there. He's going to have to transition into something else, and I don't think MaNa is going to let him.
I don't think so either.
As thermal lens. Reynor is getting Spire. Is getting a drop load as well. Need to go for some bending drops. He's kind of doing what the laser was doing in his series as well.
That's bailing rollers. Maybe on the cards here.
Which more MaNa is actually boasting with more Immortals. He has a lot of Archons. Gonna have a nice beefy Protoss army with very expensive units. But if he loses that, that's going to be a lot of trouble for a Protoss player. Reynor manages to catch him in a nice position. Going to be detrimental. Because Reynor has had the better income for the long time. for a long time.
Right, that's a lot of Archons.
Yeah, that's a lot of Archons. He's gonna make even more.
Yeah.
Turbulence is about
Comes
to
the
finish.
failings.
+1 weapons finally for MaNa. Reynor doing some damage in that fourth base, but not quite getting it killed yet. However, MaNa is pretty low on workers for someone with 4 bases. Doesn't quite have the worker capacity to saturate everything. And Reynor has had the income advantage for a long time.
Hmm.
However, he has been throwing all of these units away.
He can afford to, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It just looks like both these players are just trying to find an edge to get that what they need. It's like, you can't see me, I'm in the bush. I'm in the bush.
The bush. I'm behind the bush.
I am fake as a solo queue account, hide in bush.
Alright, Reynor getting more and more bases, zerging it up all over the map. Up to 7. No, it's up 6. I can count.
As we're entering hour 8 of our cast, I think. 15 minutes to hour 8.
We're nearing hour number 8.
Oh boy.
My voice is starting to really go. I can feel my throat kind of going.
My throat's not. It's just the tiredness is starting to kick in. Alright, it's gonna use. Okay.
What time is it?
Almost 3 a.m. Almost 3 a.m. Hey, there's an engagement happening. Right now, the Colossus are gonna get focused out. The Corruptors are there. Ducklings rushing in. They surround everything. And I think Reynor just may have broken MaNa here.
Yeah, that's the engagement I was talking about.
Less time.
He takes out all of these expensive units. And MaNa will have very, very difficult time rebuilding those. He has 3 Archons. Reynor playing it patient, waiting for an opportunity where MaNa wasn't quite in a good position. And then just stomps through him. Gonna get these Archons before they can even finish.
The Cossack spray.
GG is called. Reynor takes game number 1.
Alright, this was only game 1 of the series. Really, quarter of through for all the matches, still.
Hmm?
We're only quarter of the way through all the matches.
Yep. It's gonna be a long night, Quirky.
Yay.
Get your mattress ready.
Catchers is literally sitting next to me. I can cast from a... I can actually cast from a bed if I wanted to.
Still, don't fall asleep on me, Quirky. It's
I know,
unfair.
Just be comfortable. Just be comfortable.
Just be comfortable here.
Quirky, what do you think of this build? Yeah, Quirky thinks it's crap. Not sure why he's doing that.
Stupid unit, big yikes. Stupid.
Stupid. Fucking Oceanic and Sea players. God damn it, light.
Alright, so game number 2 is going to be on Eternal Empire.
We should have got Light and Yaku to cast ESL.
Yeah.
Yeah. As
much as I like casting StarCraft, 12 hours in one day is a lot.
Yeah, well, what about the free tournaments in one day, Steel?
I was younger then. Not only was I younger, I was streaming more, so my voice was a lot more,
attuned.
Trained.
Mm.
In much better shape. than nowadays when I just sit at home and not talk and do anything. Anyway, never enough about that. We are on Eternal Empire. The Empire, which is, as you know, eternal in the southwest corner of the map, representing Q-Lash and Clash, Team Clash, and the land of Italy. Currently up 1 in this best of 3 series. Our red Zerg is Reynor. And in the northeast corner of the map, representing Team Liquid and the land of Poland, our blue Protoss is MaNa. Now Reynor is getting a pool first. A whole bunch of Zeglings, Link Team 6, right off the bat, not even getting a queen. He's going to get a second hatchery though.
Ain't
no tank is on the way.
No scout here from MaNa.
He's getting a stupid amount of Zerglings. He's not taking any gases, so this is not a speed coming up. This is pure aggression from Reynor.
Hey, he sees it. Thanks to that probe. Immediately Zealot comes out, but is it going to be enough?
Well, it's going to block the entrance here. The Zerglings are not going to kill that gateway fast enough, but they might get the cybernetic score before any adepts come out. If my MaNa starts an adept right now, he can do it. Yeah, so we're gonna have one adept come out, but this is the last adept. Who sprayed that GG over there?
I think that might have been MaNa. Yeah, because he knows.
Yeah,
this might be the end here. Probes are gonna get pulled down to that natural.
Yeah, Reynor munching on some probes while he can. Not an aggressive follow-up though. He's getting a lot of drones. A lot, with 2. 5. It's a lot. So not quite the GG that MaNa was insinuating. Gonna try and surround that adept.
The shade? Okay.
Yeah. A nice successful start by Reynor. Getting ahead here. Still behind on the workers, but he's going to get that third base nice and safely. Retaliation by what?
He's keeping MaNa at home and not getting his tech as quick as he'd like.
Yeah. Also, yeah, he had to remake the cybernetic score. Warp gate is very late. You have to get that extra zealot, which is now useless.
It's not
now
useless.
Adept just shading across the map. And Reynor doesn't have much to defend. Has to resort to gas trick in order to get some more supply. Because he didn't have enough money to make overlords. He does have a couple of queens. But are they going to be in enough of a position? MaNa not desperate enough to do damage to actually finish that shade.
Alright, 10 more Zergling speed, almost finished. It's gonna be the Twilight Council and Robo follow up here from MaNa. And, okay, the DT Shrine as well.
Yep. It's a staple now. Can officially say this is part of the meta, right?
Yeah. Lair gonna be coming in from Reynor. Third's gonna get cancelled here.
Let's see. Well, yeah, maybe we can get a surround on the adepts. There's a recall.
GG!
Gold. And Reynor will advance out of the group already.
Yeah. It's gonna be MaNa versus Elisa.
Once more.
Mm-hmm.
Another Polish derby. That series was kind of close. Right? So one of these will advance out of the group, and one of these will moonwalk out of the group.